Hey guys, this is Hunter from Dos Bros Reptiles here, and today I'll be going through my leopard gecko tank. Basically my leopard gecko tank overview. You might remember this guy from our vlog, going to Repticon in Pasadena, Houston. It's my male hypotangerine carrot tail leopard gecko, Kevin. He's doing pretty good. When we got him back to Marcus's house, he did eat about 8 mealworms, which is really good, and when I got him back to the house, he kind of just stopped eating. He stopped eating he ate a little bit, but he kind of basically stopped eating for about a week. I was kind of nervous about it, but after a while he started to eat. I guess he was just getting used to his environment and everything in his new tank. But he's doing a lot better. If you can see, his tail is actually a pretty decent size. You can barely see it. But I wanted to get a little bit fatter, but for right now it's perfect for, you know, him starting to eat again and all that. So he's probably looking out right now thinking, you know, what's going on? Are you feeding me or whatever? The reason why is because I have this light on. I usually only turn this light on whenever I'm showing friends, or on rare occasions whenever I feed them. I usually keep it off because leopard geckos are nocturnal and they don't really like light. And also from the baby beard dragon tank, there's a little bit of light itself. But when you turn it off, it just looks kind of dull. So I turned it on for this overview. Yeah, it's pretty much just with the light. It's also, this tank is an aquarium tank. It's 10 gallons, so the light came with the whole tank and all. So I was like, you know what, I'm just stick it in there just in case if I wanted to show friends and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much what the light's for. So don't think I'm having the light on, because I know it's not, they don't really like it and it kind of just stresses them out. So right now he's just doing alright because he's kind of just thinking I'm going to feed him or something. Starting with the tank, let's just start with the left. You might see that, that's a thermometer. It kind of checks the air and all that and how hot it is in there. Right now it's 81.6 degrees. That's pretty much what it is on this side, and then on the bottom right here it's about 95, almost 100, something like that. Because that's his warm spot and then this is his cool spot. You know, so he has two places to hide whenever he just wants to. He's usually out and walking and everything, so he's kind of weird for a leopard gecko. His warm spot, it's a really good, you know, really good place for him to rest and all that. Keeps it pretty warm. That's why there's a heat pad under this, or a heat mat they call it, under this tank to keep him warm on this side and keep him cool on this side. This is a warming rock, or it's just a regular rock, but the heat pads under it so it keeps it warm so you can just lay on it. He usually lays on it a lot. Going to the middle, and he's kind of walking to the middle. That's a fake plant I got from Petco. I think y'all saw that in my in the vlog last episode. This is water bowl, because he actually drinks a lot of water for a leopard gecko. Usually leopard geckos don't drink as much water, but he does. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna complain, I guess. This is also a fake plant I got from PetSmart. This is a really old plant. It's been in plenty of tanks, you know, but I've cleaned it and all that every time. That's it's a tilted wooden hut or wooden tunnel thing, so he can get in there a little easier because he's a pretty big leopard gecko. And I didn't want to make it too fancy as the heating one, because he's usually in this one a lot more than he is in this one, but he'll go in there every once in a while. That's his vitamin and calcium bowl right there. Obviously you see he likes to roll around in it like a freaking pig, but he licks out of it, because actually leopard geckos, they like to lick the vitamins and stuff. It's kind of surprising, but it's actually really good for him. I still put it on the mealworms and stuff when I feed him. Substrate, not really substrate, it's just Repti carpet for 10 gallon, as well as this one. It gets kind of dirty, but the good thing about it is you can wash it, so might have to wash it pretty soon, because he's a really stinky gecko. Like, he don't smell bad himself, but his tank smells bad because he just shits everywhere. But he's a pretty good gecko. He's pretty chilled out. He kind of freaks out a little bit when you get him out of the tank, but after you hold him for a while, he's pretty chilled out. Yeah, but yeah, except for the tank at all, he is doing pretty well. This plant over here as well, I forgot to mention that. That's just a plant. I think you saw that on the vlog as well. Nothing too special. But yeah, that's pretty much my tank. I'm gonna see if I can get to feed him real quick. So I'm gonna pause the video real quick and show y'all what he does when he eats. It's kind of funny. Okay, for every once in a while, I don't always put the stuff on the mealworms because I just think it's a little too much. You can see my my bearded dragon freaks out whenever I drop stuff into his tank. He gets she gets kind of jealous. I just love how they act whenever they're about to get a mealworm. They're just all like stanced up and everything. Is that mealworm gonna hide in there? No, I don't think he can. But yeah, if you hear a bunch of thumping, that's my bearded dragon messing with the mealworms that I have extra over there. I've already fed him quite a bit today, but I guess he's still a little hungry, so might as well. Honestly, guys, it's hilarious how they stand up like that, like they're on their little toes. I'm gonna kind of cut it right now to where he gets a little closer to it, to where he eats it. So every once in a while he misses and stuff. I don't just feed him mealworms, I also feed him crickets to kind of give him diversity, but mainly mealworms. And then with my bearded dragon, I feed him mainly crickets, and I haven't been able to feed him mealworms yet because she's too small. Or actually, I might not have to cut it if it gets... Yeah, he's gonna move over here. It's just with leopard geckos, like, this is my first one, obviously, but they're always really funny. It's just kind of... They're just really funny in nature. Oh, he actually didn't miss it that time. That's pretty good. What I like what he does, he actually eats, like, he bites at the head first, which is pretty good because usually mealworms bite. If you're worried about that, you can actually just cut off the heads of them because they still move around and everything, so it kind of gets their attention still, but, yeah. So this was my overview and kind of a feeding of my leopard gecko. A little bit of a feeding, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Comment what else you want us to do. I might do a review on my bearded dragon after Marcus does his, because I kind of want to wait until he does his review. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.